How's it going, Aquarius? Thank you so much for checking out my channel here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. My name is Sarah, and we are doing your readings for the full moon in Virgo, happening on the 25th. This reading is timeless though, so it could apply thereafter as well at any given moment that you watch this video. This could be applicable for you. And when we think about the energy that Virgo brings to us with the full moon, so basically shedding light on either the dark aspects or however you want to see it, just the influence on our emotions and how we process, and our minds as well and how we process. It's very analytical, it's very grounded, it's also very emotional. So there's very like full circle type of energy with the Virgo moon, and it's almost like the embodiment of the Hermit card, which is ruled by Virgo. So lighting the way for yourself and for others, having that inner wisdom to make choices, to be analytical and I'm like saying this backwards, to use logic and reason with the choices that you make, and also to practice restraint. There's some type of loss that I'm feeling though for some of you. It was just like a little shock maybe that you're feeling on some level. So whatever is shocking you, I mean, some things are shocking. Some things are shocking when they shouldn't be. Some people are annoying when they act like they're shocked. Usually it means that oftentimes it means that they are complacent. So are you challenging your complacency, Aquarius? Maybe that's what this Virgo moon is telling you to do. To understand the ways in which you could have been a bully, could have been just at an advantage compared to somebody else who may have missed out on opportunities, or who may have needed you as opposed to you rejecting them, or something along those lines. I don't know where that's coming from, but it feels very real to me. Now, there's a situation where you may feel or do the act of cutting your losses and moving on with the 8 of Cups. You're concerned about a situation. Maybe you're contemplating whether or not you need to cut your losses and move on. We have this moon over here, the full moon, could be bringing on that type of situation for you. It's kind of like an ecliptic energy where, there's blockages, but the light still shines through on some level. So again, that hermit-like energy of Virgo, for sure. We have the Page of Swords. So this could be you being an Aquarius, but this could be a young person or somebody in your life who you just feel is a student, or still has a lot to learn in terms of if it's a relationship, then emotional intelligence, as well as even proper logic and reason. But the Page of Swords is reasonable. They just are maybe a little bit too positive, if that makes sense. Like, not to be a pessimist, but there's that, the wonderful world of toxic positivity where someone just wants to act like everything's fine or nothing's wrong. And there's no room for effective listening or communication when people are like that. It's important to stay positive and to be positive. The world's a pretty crappy place. But at the same time, you need to be realistic about the things that challenge us, and to level with people on how we communicate those things. Okay. So overlooking the situation, we have the Three of Cups. It did come through reversed. I kind of flipped it real quick, not intentionally. So you may be flipping your switch, or the universe is telling you that you need to flip your switch on some level and to start congregating amongst like-minded people, people that who want to celebrate your presence, who are celebratory and, for themselves and for the people that they attract in their lives. This could also indicate that the universe is telling you that you're just not ready to be in a serious relationship or to sort of share that mature form of love connection with somebody else. Because if you're cutting your losses and moving away from a Page of Swords, it sort of speaks to the fact that there's something about you that attracted that as well in your life. Not that it's your fault, because I don't know. You don't deserve to have to take the blame, and I really feel like this is an important moment for you to understand that beating yourself up about it and blaming yourself is not going to help you or get you anywhere. Okay, so the necessary evil of being withdrawn. Withdrawn and going from the 4 to the 8, or the 8 to the 4. It's like a necessary evil because it's the type of numbing out that we need to do in order to sort of mend our wounds, or to like numb out our wounds. Now you could just be cold, but then again, being an Aquarius, there's something interesting about Aquarians, and I totally get it because I fall under this category sometimes. It's not reacting to people emotionally. It's like having no reaction. It's just your reaction is that of control and maintaining a logical stance, right? And people really often take that the wrong way for ridiculous reasons as far as I'm concerned. But people also, I don't know, it's almost like they find comfort in seeing others have an emotional response. It normalizes the situation. And if you're kind of weird and don't do that because doing that feels weird to you or just out of place, then that's, a big part of how you need to accept you for you and communicate that to other people as well. But either way, subconsciously, I feel like that's what the universe might be telling you, is that in order to sort of embrace love, you're going to have to embrace a capacity to communicate the ways in which you may differ from other people. And also find somebody that's compatible with that, who's cool with it. So you've done some soul searching in the past. You're aware of where you're at, of your surroundings. You've done that inventory work. They like to call that in the AA. Two of Pentacles. So balance with your finances and career. It looks like you're going to decide possibly to start focusing a little bit more on your career, developing your skill set, and being more confident in your ability to stay grounded and know that that you have what it takes to hustle, and that it's time even to take that to the next level and start selling yourself, but not selling yourself. There's no suggesting that whatsoever. But if sex work is your jam, all the power to you. It's just that this is more so about selling yourself, in terms of a good resume, a good cover letter, so that you can move into the spot where where you are developing your skill set and networking, that type of energy. Now, if this has to do with your health, this is again about being grounded, about finding balance with your body, your mind, and your spirit. And I would say with a particular emphasis on your emotions as well. We have quite a few emotional cards, like quite a few cards that deal with the emotional realm and quite a few cards that deal with the mental realm. So how are you mentally processing your emotions? How are you expressing yourself? Do you possibly need to talk to somebody about it? AKA a professional or your friendly local tarot reader? You can email me at reflexivemoon@gmail.com to book a personal reading. The Lovers. So self-love is the name of this game, it looks like. More air energy. Air, lots of air and water. I'm really liking this because I just love the way that, oxygen is an essential component of water. And our mind and our emotions are so inherently linked. Literally, the physical embodiment is one is made up of the other, right? Not 100% made up of the other, but a very significant portion is made up of the other. And the way that we process our emotions, the way that water influences our bodies also takes an effect on our mind as well. So it's reciprocal. It goes back and forth till the end of time, I imagine. Since the beginning until the end. All right. But the Lovers is about, that fabulous creative spirit of Gemini, of making choices, being more decisive, and tapping into your creative energy. So how do you like to express yourself emotionally, spiritually? What makes you tick in that way? And it looks like you're very confident and you have some excellent goals and an excellent capacity to nurture the goals of others, to help feed the goals of other people, to help carry other people to actualize their goals. So you're a very nurturing individual. You could really have some beloved pets. You could be a parent, but there just is an awesome source of life and light that comes from you that is quite visible to the external. Ooh, 13:13 on the clock. I feel like that should be the witching hour, 13:13. But what do I know? Okay. The Three of Wands, more fiery energy. Excellent. So this has to do with your goals. This actually is literally the embodiment of setting goals, of having a good foundation, where you have an idea firmly planted in the ground, and you have sub ideas setting in motion that have some turnaround coming through for you, with the ships about to come through. Okay, so this is what you hope for. This is basically the beginnings of watching your dreams come true, or just big dream thinking. So if you're a young person, this is really your gift in life, is that you have an entire future ahead of you. And even if you're not a young person, there is always opportunities, new opportunities waiting to arrive at the port. At the portal, right? And then we have the Knight of Cups. So this is the lover friend, maybe the new lover friend that you get to meet, who takes you on an awesome fun ride. Now, this person, if it's you, this is you becoming your own hero, your own like dream warrior. This is the glory of, I mean, I feel like the Knight of Wands is more the glory of love kind of night. But this night is the good times paint the town red night. So somebody who's there for you, who's emotionally present. They may not be physically committed, and you might not even be physically committed to this person. And maybe non-monogamy is your jam when it comes to this person, and they're all about that too, which is amazing. But this person has multiple missions that are beyond their control or beyond their power. So they are following suit, and they are very intuitive. So they follow where their heart leads them. And there is not a whole lot of structure surrounding that. So it's really great. It's really impulsive. And, you know, this individual is a breath of fresh, not a breath of fresh air, but like a tall glass of water. Nice icy water, maybe even, if that's what you're into. If you like tea, it's like, you know, one of those big cups. I can't remember what they're called. The big ones with the handle. You can get them at Walmart. So one of those. But either way, we're not going to end with a core card, because who likes doing that? Not me anyways. So we'll clarify the Knight of Cups for Aquarius. Queen of Swords. I feel like this is you. Now make sure when you're dealing with this person that that you don't set your expectations too high, because this queen has a tendency to do that. So setting your expectations too high, or when the person meets your expectations, leveling them up because you feel like there's always room for improvement. They may not want to stick around for that. So just play it fun, keep it light, you know, keep it light and airy. That is something that you are so good at, Aquarius. Such a golden sign as far as I'm concerned. But again, we're not going to end with all these core cards. We're going to keep this going until we can come to a conclusion. And that, you know, you're going to have some type of awakening where you're going to feel like almost like a calling, it could be even, or just a sense of purpose. It's going to solidify or level up your sense of purpose, and you're going to get a message, you know, some type of message. Maybe we'll check out this spiritual AF deck. Maybe that will also help clarify the message of judgment for Aquarius. You are a product of what you believe, okay? If you think you're a turd, you're probably going to act like a turd, treat yourself like a turd, and accept turd treatment from others. So it sounds like it's very law of attraction type of energy here. Why the F would you do that? First off, you're not a turd. It's just physically impossible to be a turd and a sentient being at the same time. Well, I feel like that's subjective, but we'll go on. But even if you have been kind of turdy, you believing you're golden, did I not just say that? Will bring on all that golden behavior and that golden treatment. Today, just believe you're golden. And if you liked it better there, go back to Turd Town tomorrow. All right, so exercise your capacity for goldenness. Live your life like it's golden. Listen to that Jill Scott song. Look up Aquarius and see the positive traits of Aquarius, and just embrace those aspects of yourself as well. And we have integrity, so stick to it. We got this Two of Pentacles here happening for you in the very near future, so channel this essence of integrity right here. All right, Aquarius, I wish you all the best, and we will catch you next time. Bye for now.